In this video, I'm going to talk about the March housing report for the greater Memphis, Tennessee region. If this is your first time watching, or if you are one of my amazing subscribers, I want to say welcome. I'm Deborah, a local real estate agent here in the greater Memphis region. In today's video, I'm going to share with you some numbers that was released from the Memphis Area Association of Realtors, also known as MAR. The reports submitted from MAR typically begin in the middle of the prior month, in this case, March, to the middle of the next month, which we are currently in, April. They tend to give us a lot of data. But to keep you from falling asleep, I'm going to just pull out some selected data that will give you a big overview of what's going on. I'm going to share with you my screen so we can go over the numbers together. Now, in this particular case, I did not draw out all the numbers. I looked at Cordova, Bartlett, Germantown, Collierville, Lakeland, Arlington, and Millington. On the next report in April, I'll look at the other areas. As you can see here, in March 2022, we sold 5.4% more homes than we did in 2021. The median sales price for a home in 2022 increased 22.2%, as opposed to last year when you could have bought a home for approximately $176,000. Let's look at the various areas beginning with Cordova. As you can see here, the median sales price for a home in 2022 is $271,000, as opposed to last year when you could have bought the same home for approximately $221,500. That's a 22.3% increase. In Bartlett, the homes increased 24%. Excuse the little typo there. But in last year, you could have bought the same home for $240,000. This year, you would have to buy that same home for $297,500. That's almost $300,000 to purchase a home in Bartlett. Germantown, the median sales price increased 7.7%, or approximately 8%. This means last year you could have bought a home for around $390,000. This year you're going to be paying $420,000 for that same home. In Collierville, there was a slight decrease in the number of units sold. This year, they only sold 90 homes in March of 2022, as opposed to last year when they sold 96 homes in 2021. That's a decrease of 6.3%. So when you see my little red there, that means it's a decrease. However, when it comes to buying a home in Collierville, you're going to have to cough up $500,000. $525,000 is a median sales price for a home in Collierville, as opposed to last year, which was still kind of creeping up to the $500,000 point, but you still could have bought maybe a home at approximately $460,000. Now let's look at Lakeland. Lakeland is booming in regards to the number of units being sold. 37 units were sold in this year as opposed to last year in March. This gives it an increase of 178% if you round it off. The median sales price increased 18%. That means now in order to buy a home, the median sales price is about $425,000. In Arlington decreased the number of units that were sold. Last year, they sold 44 homes. This year, it's only about half that amount at 24 units, which gives it a decrease of 46%. Now, the median sales price for a home in Arlington, if you want to buy it this year, is $370,000. Millington. Millington also had a decrease in the number of units sold. This year, the number of units sold was only 22, as opposed to last year when they sold 30, which gives it a decrease of approximately 27%. But look at the price in regards to the median sales price of the homes in Millington now. It has increased 66%. Yes, 66% at $252,450 if you want to buy a home in Millington. I'm thinking to myself, now, wow, that is simply an amazing concept to even phantom. Imagine 66%. Now let's look at the new construction that's been going on here in the area. The number of new home sales beginning with Bartlett. Bartlett had a 300% change. There's a brand new subdivision being built in Bartlett. So in 2022, 4 of the homes were actually finished and they were sold. Last year, they only had 1 home that was finished and sold. So this gave it a 300% change in home sales. Lakeland has 250% change. Last year in March, they had only 2 homes that were sold. This year, 7 new homes were sold. In Millington, the new home sales decreased by 83.3%. This means that in 2021, 6 new homes were constructed and sold, as opposed to this year in March, where only 1 home was sold. The number of new homes in the areas of Bartlett and Lakeland are really booming, but the affordability of a new home is decreasing as well. So, what does that mean for you as a buyer? Well, it depends. If you're able to afford a home and you have the finances to still purchase a home, by all means do so. However, if you don't have the monies to be able to afford a new home, go ahead and get your finances in order. I understand that the homes are not as affordable as they once were. So seeing is there are homes that are coming back on the market and they're not moving as fast as they once did. Now, there was also a report that indicated that the homes in years to come were going to decrease. Is that true? I guess only time will tell. Well, that's all for now. Bye, y'all.